9.5, 9.6, 9.6. Round of applause! On deck we have Calvin, but first, Matthew, applause for Alison!
Zork! Give it up again for Alison!
I actually didn't know I was going, so I need to organize my life now. Give me a second. The tick of a heart, the tanning of skin, red palms, the underlying hues of blood. She walks into kindergarten, the feeling of different in her veins, stained her skin like oil you try to rinse out. Unmarred by language, by the touch of tainted ideas, she is breath and air and innocence. She does not know concepts, skin stretched by intolerance, passion fired by fear. Then, in comes a sweep of midnight locks, casual exuberance, the simplicity in childhood and fast friends. Yet, she still finds herself with the souvenir of a turned back. She first meets loneliness that year. They dance, laugh, sit in each other's company. She thinks maybe loneliness is the only loyalty, the only one who will love her back. Feeling alone in a crowd, wishing so badly for someone to even pickpocket pieces of you, if only to look for a second, to examine your heartstrings and find them worthy of attention. Even when she is set up with someone new, loneliness leaves fingerprints on her shoes, tangled in her hair, and always, always growing the fruit of remembrance in her belly. There enters immaturity. With cracked crevices, she would hug every piece together for the facade of perfect. With immaturity, there was so much more emotion. In came bashfulness, boisterous actions, compulsion for attention. She collected laughs, rare smiles, latched onto connections she didn't know how to maintain. She tugged on the thin ropes attached to acquaintances, took interactions like daily medication, but people to her didn't come easy, and loneliness once more filled her eyes, caressed a cheek, and stained her shirt in salt. Then immaturity evolved to fear. When she first held hands with fear, there was no pause of contentness. There was only a gradual incline, a slant pushed to hill to mountain. Fear was a constant companion in every conversation, in every word she'd speak, putting an arm around her shoulders, whispering in her ear. With fear, every pair of shoes she'd received came pre-tied. She couldn't run while she was tripping, tripping, tripping. Little did she know, fear was having an affair with loneliness, still stagnant background noise, or the flashing light in the corner of her eye. She thought fear and her would have a lifetime together. She thought they would last. After all, they made so many plans. But fear made her hide her car in the garage, hid the broken glass, covered the dents. Fear was embarrassed of her. She treaded through conversations, trepidation in vines wrapping her spine. She was so scared when she first saw self-love. They were too outgoing, too intimidating. She'd never seen anyone like them before. But self-love slowly detached the vines from her body. Even when they were gone, she didn't move. She felt the handprints, the ghost of a squeezed wrist. She didn't want to stand, didn't want to walk. But self-love held her, and in their arms there was the first real cry she ever allowed herself to have.
Judges, we are going to count to 3 in kindergarten knowledge I did not have. That pi can have many, many digits and no calories. That pork fried dumplings always must have calories, and that peanuts do not grow with M&M candy wrapped around them on the tree. Judges, hold them up. We have a 9.2, a 9.2, and Bo Derek 10. Matthew, applause! Many people don't know it, but of knowledgeable kindergarten people and wise asses, my sweetie, I just heard, remind me that peanut M&Ms grow in the ground, not from a tree. That is where the peanut M&Ms come from the ground. Total.
28.4.
28.4, Mad Mule applause!